Now, you might have heard of this statement: you can accomplish anything that you set your mind into. Now, how true is this advice? A statement like this can either be empowering or make you feel unaccomplished when you fail to obtain what you want out of your life. To learn more about the power of mind and the art of mind control, I visited Dr. Alan Alvis, a hypnotherapist.
And while you're thinking about your breathing, noticing perhaps the weight of your head against the back of the chair, and still listening quietly to the sound of my voice.
Now, you have heard of the saying of you can do anything that you put your mind into.
Absolutely.
Right? So tell me how that saying, how true is it when we are talking about hypnotherapy?
Basically, you have two minds. You have the conscious mind. There you find your willpower, your temporary memory, your analytical and rational thinking, your decision making. That's all you find in your conscious mind, and the language of the conscious mind is logic. Your subconscious mind, there you find all your habits, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of your emotions, your permanent memory, everything you ever experienced in your life is there. In a form of regression hypnosis, we can regress you back to any point in your life and relive those memories and change it. But the number one job of your subconscious mind is your security or protection. That's the number one job. The language of the subconscious mind is imagination. The language of the conscious mind is logic. Whenever there's a conflict between logic and imagination, imagination wins every single time. This mind is the boss. Very powerful mind, but it's a very childlike mind because it can't tell the difference between what's real and what's not real.
Now, contrary to the public belief, hypnosis isn't about letting go your self-control, falling into a deep sleep. Actually, through hypnotherapy, your mind is able to tap into a great state of awareness. It's suppressing your conscious side and elevating your subconscious.
Everybody thinks that it's mind control or something. They have problems. They have fears and misconceptions about hypnosis from watching TV, movies, and even stage hypnosis for that matter.
Hypnotic communication and suggestions effectively changes aspects of the person's psychological and neurological functions. So what does this mean? Well, hypnosis can be used to treat mental health issues such as phobias, anxiety, sexual problems, smoking behavior, weight control, speech disorders, and so many more mental health related issues.
So the things that mess people up more than anything else, none of it is real. None of them are real. For instance, imagine fear. I'm talking about, now if somebody holds a gun to your head, that's real fear. I'm talking about imagine fear where some people are afraid of a rubber spider or a little tiny bug. It's imagine fear. It's not real. But that fear can paralyze you. But it's imagined fear. That's a program in your subconscious imagination mind. The other thing, which is not real, which is imagined, is anxiety, which is another word for worry. We worry about we know how to deal with problems. We learn how to deal with problems from a young age and deal with the problems. But anxiety is trying to deal with the problem in the future that hasn't happened yet. So it's an imagination. But the most insidious one of all, which is not real, which harms a lot of people, is imagined guilt. And, you know, we have so much imagined guilt. Geez, if I did this, this wouldn't have happened, or this happened, this and all that imagined guilt, it calls for punishment in our mind. And who's going to punish us but us? How do we punish ourselves? By not reaching goals that we seek. By when things start going well for us, we must find a way to sabotage it because we don't deserve it, because we have all this imagined guilt.
In a session, when you have your patient, how do you help them reprogram their mind?
Okay. For instance, well, let's talk about a smoker.
Okay.
This conscious, logical mind wants to quit smoking. It's dangerous, it's making me sick, it's expensive, I hate it, my family wants me to quit, and all this baloney. The subconscious imagination mind has all these programs in it. You've been programmed to smoke. Oh, geez, I got to smoke after I make love, or when I'm having a beer, or after a meal, or, what am I going to do? So it's got all these artificial, not real programs that keep people to smoke. So what we do in hypnosis, you make this logical, conscious mind equal to this imagination, subconscious mind, and then you're not a non-smoker. When you were born with a simple operating system. Programs had to be put into you, how to walk, how to talk, how to eat, and so forth. You've been programmed by your parents, siblings if you had any, how you grew up, where you grew up, friends, relatives, enemies, classmates, teachers, boyfriends, girlfriends, so on and so forth. All became part of your programming. Some of it good, some of it bad. When you get a bad program in a computer, you use an antivirus to get rid of that program. Think of hypnosis as an antivirus for your mind. If you want to change, it can happen. I can't make you do anything you don't want to do. But if this change is what you want, it happens.
So how frequent does it work?
Well, with smokers, we have a 92.6% success rate. We've been in business, like I said, since 1999. It's as successful as you want it to be. You can't come in here and say, Alan, I want you to make me quit smoking. I can't make you quit smoking. You gotta want to quit smoking.
After your session, are you able to recall your journey in your subconscious mind?
Absolutely. Absolutely. What happens is, it depends now. Let me correct myself. You will remember, some people remember 100% of it, some people half of it, some people some of it. And the reason why is because your subconscious mind, your security mind, will only allow you to remember what it feels your conscious mind can handle.
Is there a thing such as the best mind for hypnotherapy?
Actually, the more intelligent you are, the easier it is. The younger you are, the easier it is. But everybody can be hypnotized if they want to be hypnotized.
Now, are there any drawbacks to hypnotherapy? Going through that process?
No, as a matter of fact, it's all pluses because you feel good afterwards. One 1 hour session of hypnosis equals about 4 to 6 hours sleep. It's a stress-free environment. It's so relaxing, no, there's no negatives that can happen to you. That's the nicest part about it.
So what does hypnotherapy aims to do? Bottom line, what does it aim to do?
Well, I'm not saying this is a cure-all and everything else going to make the whole world better for you or anything else. Because to make you feel better, make you be able to cope with things a lot better. Like I said, a lot of people let those imagination things control their lives. See, depression, you're living in the past. Anxiety, you're living in the future. You got to live in the present. You got to live in today. And that's what hypnosis helps you. Live in today. Live in the moment. That's all we have is today. Life is not practice. Life is not rehearsal. Life is real. And all we have is today. Yesterday's gone. It's over and done. The only thing we bring back from the past are fond memories and learning experience. Everything else is nothing more than a historical event and has no business affecting your present.
Yes. So imagine a life where your mind can match your will. You can accomplish almost anything as long as you learn to take full charge of your mind. Thank you so much for joining me in this program. From WCTV, I am Queen Banda.